Listen to The Gift of the Magi by O. Henry. Level A1, Oxford Reading University.
James and Della are husband and wife. They are young and very poor, but they love each other very much. It is the day before Christmas. Della wants to buy a present for her husband, but she sees that she has very little money. James earns $20 a week, and they pay $8 a week for their small apartment. They cannot buy many things. Della falls on her bed and begins to cry. She only has $1.87. Presents cost much more than that, but Della cannot leave her husband without a present. There are two things in their family that are very dear to James and Della. One of them is James's old gold watch. He got it from his father. The other one is Della's long, beautiful hair. Della looks in the mirror and thinks, I will sell my hair and use that money to buy something nice for James. She goes to a hair shop and asks the woman who works there, Will you buy my hair? The woman looks at her hair and says, I can pay $20 for that. Della agrees, and the woman cuts it off. This makes Della both sad and happy. Of course, she misses her beautiful hair, but now she can buy a Christmas present, and it is very good news. After that, Della goes shopping. She spends 2 hours looking for something that is good enough for her husband. Finally, she finds the right present. James's gold watch makes him very proud and happy. So, Della decides to buy him a watch chain that is made of expensive metal. She thinks that it will go very well with the watch. Later that evening, Della is preparing dinner and coffee. She is waiting for James to come back from work. Della is quite nervous. Is she still pretty with her new haircut? She is afraid that her husband won't like it. Finally, she hears his steps. James comes into the apartment. He looks tired. He is still very young, but he already has to work hard and care for his family. James sees Della. He stands still and doesn't say a word. Della looks closely at his face. She cannot understand what he is feeling. She runs up to him and says, Jim, my dear, don't look at me like that. I cut off my hair and sold it. I spent the money on your Christmas present. It is really nice. I know you will like it. Don't be sad. My hair will grow back very quickly. You cut off your hair? James asks. He doesn't seem to understand. Yes, Della answers. Don't you like me without it? Am I not pretty anymore? James puts his arms around his wife. Don't be afraid, he says. I will love you with any kind of haircut. But here, look at this. You will understand why I am so sad. He gives her a package. It is her Christmas present. When Della opens it, for a moment, she is very happy. But then she starts crying. There are hair combs in the package. Della wanted them for a long time, but they were too expensive. Now she has them at last, but her hair is too short and she cannot use them. "Oh, Jim, they are wonderful," she smiles. "And my hair grows very fast. Soon I will be able to wear them." Then Della remembers that she also has a present for James. She gives him the chain. "Look at this," she says. "Isn't it beautiful? I visited many shops before I found it. Let's see how it looks with your watch." But James doesn't move. Finally, he says, "Let's put our presents in a box and keep them there for some time. We cannot use them now. You sold your hair to buy me the chain, and I sold my watch to buy you the combs." Della doesn't know if she wants to cry or laugh, but she knows that she loves her husband very much. The Magi were very smart men. They brought very useful presents to Jesus Christ when he was born. Maybe you think that Della's and James's presents were not very smart or useful, but this isn't true. That evening, they were both very happy because they had each other. Their love was the most useful and important gift of all, and people who understand this are smart like the Magi.
Learning English is boring. Try learning with your favorite movie characters. English courses, interactive lessons with scenes from famous movies and TV series, best-selling books and word games, all in one place. EWA app. Try appewa.com. Now, don't forget to subscribe for more English audiobooks like this. And now, let's listen to another story.